Hey ho, mindenkinek, üdv, hello, hello! Ha minden igaz, van már hang is. Én Józsi vagyok, ez pedig egy Genshin live. Nem tudom, miért vagyok ilyen izgatott. Jó hang, az tökéletes, csetet látom. Igaz, hogy nappal már este akartam streamelni, de este dolgom lesz, szóval miért nem most? Igazából hát Fontaine kijött, hát az a baj, nem mostanában, de kijött. És van új Archon Quest, ezt direkt live-ba akartam megcsinálni. Amit látjátok viselésben már innen megvan. Az új pályárú DPS, jelenlegi új kivételhez már régebben nézik vissza, vagy biztos, hogy új, nem mindegy. Szerintem elég volt a szóbecsérésből. Kezdjük is! Jó, egy kemény fekete képernyő. Good morning, Paimon. Hát még Szomorúnál vagyunk, nem vagyunk Fontaine-ben. Mondjuk már fel van fedezve a térkép, de az megint más téma. Ez a fej. Jó, ezt tetszik. Next up, Fontaine.
Look who it is. Running into you in a place like
Dia!
I can see you two still love wandering around.
Fun fact, mikor elkezdtem Genshin-ezni, pont akkor volt Diának a bannerje.
Nothing too interesting. Just escorting a shipment of goods. I'm on my
Ezt
way.
se értettem, hogy miért van cicafüles haja, van rendes cica.
That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about anyway? Huh? You serious? Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place. Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it. Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort you two? What do you say?
But no need. Oh, I had no clue you'd miss us so much. But don't worry, we'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle. So, when are you leaving?
Oh, wait a sec. I just remembered there are still a few dishes in
Légy, csak ne az legyen, hogy most el kell venjünk az egész Sigatagon, hogy odaérünk Fontaine-ben, mert már átmentünk.
I see. Guess you won't be needing a going away party or anything. It's sad enough to see you go like this. Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without you. Seems true heroes always prefer leaving quietly.
Oh.
By the way, should we go say bye to Nagita? Oh, good point. But there's no need to bother her in the real world.
Then I guess this is goodbye for now, traveler in Paimon. Whether as a client or a friend, you're always welcome to come find me.
Bye, Dion.
Goodbye, Dia. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
Ugye Sumerunál volt az előző Arkon Quest, meg is említették Nahidát, és hát igazából Rága fene gyerek, aki a Wanderer, ott először. Ugye most volt neki is nemrég új bannerje, szóval lecsaptam rá. Imádom, most töltőképernyő lesz egy fél perc, óráig, percig. Szóval lényeg, hogy az Arkon Quest most már magunk mögött tudjuk, megmentettük ugye már Sumerut is, ott találkoztunk a doktorral, illetve Skaramusból lett a Wanderer. Az sem most volt, hanem kb. Egy éve. És irány Fontaine. Na, az igazság arkonja, erre leszek nagyon kíváncsi. Nagyon szemtelen, ha jól tudom, de tudom, én imádom. Itt vagyunk, Fontaine. Egy kicsit salakban betölt. Ugye, Fontaine. Ja, csak ne kelljen még egyszer buszozni, könyörgöm. Most megnyitom a mappot, nem így és közben kéne. Nem tudom miért laggol. De a stream az nem laggol, csak a játék szokott néha kifagyni. Mostanában, a új frissítésben lehet, meg kicsit felfedeztem Fontaine-t. Csak egy picit. Ilyet ezt ne felejtsem el megnézni, mert most rossz I van betéve. Tudom, ezt úgy kellett volna felfedezni, hogy konkrétan hát a quest során, de nem voltam itthon, amikor kijött az update, és úgy voltam vele, hogy inkább felfedezem, és a questet akkor a livestreambe hagyom. Mert méne. Nyugodt lassan elfogy a staminánk is, le fogunk esni. Direkt nem akarok belemenni még a körbe, hogy odaérjek, mert először meg akarom. Na. Lol, most kaptam egy ácsik. Ne full. Ó, hogy a jó édes. Az. Kajak? Azt légy, mondd, hogy a partrod is nem visszadob egészen a sivatagba. Hú, de jó! Egy akkor már. Jó, nincs meg az az ilyen, amit akartam. Az Istenit, akkor megyünk még egyszer. Lehet, hogy egyszerűbb, ha lemegyünk és hajóval megyünk. Majd az új craftolható ért le akarom majd szerezni, mert most nincs meg az a 4 csillagos. Bár meg gondolkoztam azon, hogy elkezdek viselni ilyen fedőre, csak most hát vízből kicsit gyengén állok, nagyon. Nagyon, de nagyon. Ezt majd orvosolom. Viszont az a gáz, hogy akartam egy menetet próbáltam rá konkrétan viselni. Tudom, hogy ebben a update-ban majd kapunk egy ingyenes menetet, mikor megjön, viszont... Dadaka, where are you, cuki? Az a vicc, hogy nem a Benetet. Nem, szóval Benettem az level 80-as, viszont előbb kaptam meg az 5 csillagos karaktert, mint rá egy konszulás, bármennyit. De van egy C3-as Barbarám. Olyan előbb meg lesz a C6-os Barbara, akkor nem tudom, mit csinálok. Na, azért csak így egyszerű.
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it. Oh, this must be Fontaine's port. Wow, everything looks so advanced in Fontaine. Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines. Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do. What do you think?
Let's go make the height your one.
She gave us loads of useful information. Thinking out the seven is probably still our best source for information at this point. Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality, whatever that means. To learn about a nation's gods, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
Excuse me. Can I help you too? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Ott a cica! A háttérben az asszisztens!
New to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Really? Like a real trial? But the way you were talking about it in the
Ó,
way
kis
you
cukor,
used
hogy
to
fut a
sound, made it
háttérbe.
sound like some kind of story.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known
Opera.
as just the Opera House.
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? And not to question Fontaine's way of doing things, it's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing.
Érdekesek ezek a viseletek, ilyen látszik, hogy fonténiek.
And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette, as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal,
Ez a
a machine created by
steampunk
the
ruha.
Archon.
nem
Between the
tudom,
machine and the
18.
Chief Justice,
század.
false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
Pure trees? Is it some kind of machine too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance. Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you a question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina
Operaházban
practically
mindig
lives there.
jó.
You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon
Kis
personally.
cukor!
In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have
Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The
Ott
reason
a
it's
cicus!
difficult to make an appointment is simply
Ott
because
van!
she's incredibly popular.
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Oh, wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Yes,
Respect.
you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Neuvillette.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested.
Alright, I think we got it. Thank you! At least we now know that we
Sorry, de
can
annyit
Hydro
beszélem, mert
Archon
ott
at
akarok
the Opera
lenni.
House. But who knows how long making an appointment will take? Ugh. Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime. Hey! What are you looking over there for? Huh.
Cica.
Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her.
De pont a vízbe szeret ugrani. Művész asszisztens. Igen, elkezdtük a negyedik ellenségét, na akkor váltsunk. Milady. Milady.
Hello there. Excuse me. Are you alright?
Huh?
Hm?
I'm fine. Thanks.
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids.
Igen, a
It's
tesója
just
Lin.
up that hill over there.
Azt hiszem 3-an vannak.
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
No people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And though I can still see that hill clearly in my memories, now it's been completely submerged. We would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone
Érdekes
brightly,
ahhoz képest,
and the
hogy
air was filled with the
amúgy
scent of the
beszél a
sea.
vízről, neki
But now,
izé
water is
lézsenye van,
gradually swallowing our memories.
levegő, hogy
It won't be long before it swallows us.
jut eszembe a neve hirtelen.
Sorry. Paimon doesn't really get what you mean.
I don't believe we've had the
Itt
pleasure
van
of meeting.
Lynette!
Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh, and you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this
Linny,
is my
no.
sister Lynette. If I
Linny!
had to
Mindig
guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is a traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
Linny!
We were just talking with your sister. Even though so we didn't really get what she was saying.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason. So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
Cica van a kalapjában, nem nyúszik, cica.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories? And that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for
Imádom
some
ezt a
time.
ruhádizájnt, viszont
Well, I
ezzel a
suppose
harisnyaris
prophecy
szanában,
isn't exactly
nem
the
tudom,
right word, because that
fura.
implies a certain amount of uncertainty. Where to begin? Hmm. Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler.
Hello, Nini.
And hello, Paimon.
Hey! When did Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Oh, all right then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the opera house to meet the Hydro Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
Oh, so you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact,
Farina,
I was planning
szóval
to
ez
go
az
to the opera house
Árkon,
later myself.
Árkon,
I'll
Arkon.
gladly take you once I finish things here. Please follow me.
Kérnie kell, hogy többet, már megyik. Várjál, most melyik lenni az igazi lény? Megyünk ajapaként. Megnézitek, az vicces, hogy konkrétan Ajakának is ugyanott van a visionje, mint Linek.
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
Itt a Hydro Arkon. Nem. Vagy de? De ez a csaj is jó. Ja, itt a Hydro Arkon.
So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand.
Ő az Arkon!
As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in
Milyen
honor
jó
of
szem,
travelers
az a
companions
design.
who have journeyed here from
Ez honnan a francból
distant
tudta, hogy
lands.
jövünk? Ilyen híres.
She talking about us?
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you left in your wake as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless. No,
Imádom ezt, a szeme olyan üvegcseppes.
Here is for insignificant
Trailerben is ilyen volt még.
I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity. Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority.
Hát valaki ekkora arrogáns. Nem tudom, imádom.
Correct, Banner. I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now,
Yeah, I still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes.
Imádom, de...
The Hydra Icon entrance was, how should I describe it? A little over the top? Miss Hydra Icon? How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities. You had best stop and consider. Do you really
Ez a
have
zene, ami
the
alatta
abilities
szól,
and
imádom!
etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
Szóval a csávó szól.
What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough?
Ceremónia.
What else should I say then?
Érdekes.
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise!
Farina?
There, the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of drama going on? Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Farina came here to personally see them. Oh, I bet this
Akkor mi lesz, ha majd elmegyünk, még ezen kívül két arkon van, akkor azok mit gondolnak? Egy ugye az Ice, ami áll a Fontaine mögött, a másik meg a Arkon of Gold, vagy God of War. Na azok mit gondolnak már?
Yes, but don't get too excited now.
Mondjuk az jövő zenéje, de
Since spectators alike tend to get
olyan franc, jó dizájnja van ennek, imádom.
all their rushes. You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and the
Epic
Strike
duel?
of another land, just as you were hoping to see.
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Most akkor kiharcolnom kéne. Csak úgy?
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Clorand. I admire his
Clorand.
bravery. You have the courage to draw their sword.
Szerintem pár ember őt akarja nagyon.
He is obviously a true warrior. Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for
De amúgy miért nem cserélünk kardot? Ez a level 1-es kardunk, azt hittem azóta is.
That's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
When Aranias, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. I'm getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court!
All right. Now that'll be worth seeing.
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. Such a grand opera
Fontaine
house.
jö
You'd be a pity
Fortnite.
not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reaction?
you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it? According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month.
Három
You
nap.
are
Jó.
clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's all Lady Farina. No one knows the
Lady
laws of Fontaine
Farina.
like she does.
You call that obvious? Okay, then what is that? Wait, flying object? You mean Paimon?
Precisely.
Jókis!
No objection. Then, in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
Ez ilyen
My
Fisher.
apologies, Lady Karina. I don't mean to spoil the fun, but if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
Tell her, Winnie.
Looney. Looney. Looney.
How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
Great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
Úristen. LOL.
Ta-da!
A kis sunyi. A kis sunyi.
As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the traveler's hands
Hát
all
egyre
along.
jobban imádom
It
ezt
was
a
just that
karaktert.
no one could see it before.
You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
I thought it was pretty good. Nice one.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
Farina.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the
Linny.
sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person. But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands. I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Miss Sterney and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
Jaj, mehetünk. Mindenki fusson. Hogy most nekem a mostani izéről miért mindig a Pokémon jut eszembe?
She's gone. Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon ever seen. I never even had a chance to ask her anything.
Majd elmondom, hogy mi behasonlít a Pokémonra, például majd a Traveler mostani képessége.
That was really...
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case.
Lini.
I didn't think it would actually come in handy. So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Anyways, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
But isn't
Opera
the Opera
House.
House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we want to
De
be
amúgy
anyway.
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first.
de hogy félig cica.
Then I'll take you up on your offer.
Én meg
This is a
nem.
magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
Kaptam egy táskát.
About that. You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails. I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise.
Nem, ez nem hallatszik róla, hogy valaki elmegy a háttérbe.
In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne.
Ez egy jóslat.
Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath.
Sorry. My bad.
Others say that the
Mert
people
neki
of Fontaine
kattintottam a
never
játékban.
heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Oh, Paimon gets it. It's like preparing for a rainy day. But this is more than a bit of rain.
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take
Megyünk
it,
bevásárolni.
regardless of what they say.
Bevásárlószakat kaptunk. Mehetünk bevásárolni. Magic Pocket. Most össze kell szednünk a cuccokat.
So you're the blonde traveler that...
pocket?
Seems you really thought of everything.
Jó, nem, hogy inkább ezeket átugrom, mert ez sztori szempontjából nem tesz hozzá, és nagyon Fontaine-be akarok lenni.
What's this?
What? You mean
No, I believe in the prophecy. The story says that people, as time wore on.
Na
So,
most,
oh
jó, ugorjunk.
all right, I'll take it.
Ugorjunk. Egyszerű.
Huh? I don't want. Life is a.
you just don't
Oh, all right, fine.
Nem bírom a plán ez. Alright, jó van, elfogadom. Örülj, hogy kaptál valamit. Lini! Cica!
Oh, you already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, what did people have to say? I bet you heard some interesting opinions. Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine.
Na jó.
Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help. Many hands make light work.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some Romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
Aztán mondd nálunk. Nem. Gondolj erre, mennyivel könnyebb minden.
It seems we have to use Hydro to collect for maritime flowers.
The wind rises.
Most én vagyok, ez kell? Nem. Most a Magic Pocket azt megkaptuk, mint item, vagy... Ke? Nem vágom, mi a feladat.
And voila!
Nem neki? Biztos ezzel a virágokkal kell valamit csinálni, csak így nem tudom mit. Megkaptam Magic Pocket. Hogy? De hogy?
Step right up.
Hogy?
The doctor was sure.
Nem itt van. Nem. Item küldi. Kaptunk egy Magic Packot. Ez hol van? Magic. Ez egy könyv. Ez egy fa. Most hülye vagyok? Ezt meg kell nézni, ezt nem most utána járok, mert nem találom egyszerűen. Ide biztos nem szórta. Ez meg megint más. Melyik nagyon kedves vagy. Life, Death. Jó, ezt gyorsan kicsit utána kell járjak, egy pillanat. Mindjárt megvan. Jó, hát még egy picit visszább. Nem merem elképzelni, hogy Wanderer mit csinál a háttérben. Ja, jó van, értem. Kell váltsak karaktert. Itt mondottam, azt akkor miért nem kapjuk meg Wanderert, mint mit tudom én, 4. csapattag, 5. Most pont nem Wanderert, hanem...
Just what will we come across this time?
Ah. Ha én ezt tudom, de hogy ezt honnan tudja? Remélem odáig is elér. Kérem vissza Wanderert.
Are you sure it has to be me? Fine.
Ne is tízzé. Nem kaptál engedélyt.
Too slow.
You made quick work of
Szólok
that. I
Mahitának,
can tell you're an experienced traveler.
szólok
I'll
anyádnak.
also finish collecting a few here. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No way. I'm in power saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Mehetünk végre.
Fine.
Vagy azt hiszem jön a harmadik tag is, mert 3-an vannak, trió.
Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the court of Fontaine.
So, we're going to the court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House? Good. Hannah wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city and try...
Try. Itt hagyjuk.
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's wrong with her? Hannah didn't notice anything.
She's obviously a thief. Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
Kis pénztolvaj.
Oh, he's right.
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up.
Kövessük.
You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run.
Andert azt nem.
All right, let's go.
Tüt. El kell menni. Ha így megyünk, sokkal gyorsabb.
Quit following me.
Tényleg viccesebb. Pokémon Sun and Mundo volt ilyen lift. Hát nem a főgonosznak, hanem a kutatólabornak pont ugyanilyen volt, lehetett választani, még szintre megy. Cicca. Király felértünk. Ott a csaj.
Oh, look! Isn't that her? Oh no! Did she notice us? She started running the other direction. What should we do? Should we chase her?
Nem lehet, hogy itt maradunk, azt megvárjuk, még Lini csinál.
You're right. She might also be trying to lure us away.
Lini ezt mondta, hogy hiszek
For a
neki.
while now. Simon wonders if Lenny caught the thief. Yeah, let's go.
Keressük meg Linit. Én ilyenek hiszek, nem tudom. Itt van Lili, hello.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't notice a thing earlier. Anyway, I should be going now. Thanks again.
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time I looked back, she was already gone.
I saw the general direction she went, but Lenny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Oh, did you get hurt, Lenny?
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact,
Aj, miért nem
it's
mentünk
healing better
utána?
already.
If you
Nem
want
tudom,
to play a
én
game
bírom
with
ezt a
your
karaktert.
movement, try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
You're right, you're right. Sorry, Lynette.
Lini, Linett, ki
I
a
have to
harmadik?
admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated. But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
What a slippery little thief. Guess things turned out all right in the end, though. Lenny's in
All right, let's put this little detour behind us. We should go to the court of Fontaine now.
Jaj, végre! Fontaine. Csak kérlek, nem mondd, hogy nem húznom kell, mert attól egyszer elég volt, úgy látszik megint kell. Paimon.
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around. People in Fontaine really know how to use water.
This is an aqua bus. It allows people
A
to travel
vízi
between
busz.
several key locations around Fontaine. It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with friends.
So you mean it's still boring even when I'm riding with you?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Oh.
Whatever.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
Úristen, de rég láttunk! Ott elértünk. Őt ismerjük.
Huh?
What?
Chad.
Janet!
És Chad.
Oh, I never guessed I'd bump into you while riding the aqua bus. In the story of my life, this is big news. What are you doing in Fontaine? I didn't hear anything about you paying us a visit.
Yeah, it's quite the coincidence. But as travelers, we're always on the move. It's not surprising that nobody knew we were coming.
Vele egy event során találkoztatom még 3.7-es verzióban.
Still have no idea how
Ha jól
the
emlékszem.
icon knew about us. Oh, Rabbi
need for introductions, Simon. I would recognize the great magician Linny and his assistant Lynette anywhere. I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who they were. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steamboat.
Hogy neki van visionje?
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
It's an honor to meet you.
Now that everyone knows each other, Fontaine certainly doesn't feel like such an unfamiliar place. So, what have you been up to lately, Charlotte? Any big news?
Not too much. When there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House.
Mindenki az operaházba
I
tart.
manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle, even if it's the same old topics. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days. Oh, you're right. Seems you know me pretty well. What I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that
Aztán
distract
talán az első
attention.
Fontaine,
Smaller stories
vagy
are
a
always
második?
my
Azt milyen vonzalba ismerjük?
Oh, I just remembered.
Fontaine-ból
I've been
jött,
following a case lately. Well, a series
mint
of
végig
young
vonzalba is
women.
maradt.
You mean the serial disappearances of young women case? That's right. These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably the most mysterious case
Ott van
you've
háttérben a
ever
fal,
seen.
mit csináltunk.
If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steamboat. Oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials. I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed.
So, what is the serial disappearances of young women case? You mean the culprit hasn't been found?
That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago. And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age. And they all
Érdekes.
vanish without a trace. But the scariest part is that to this day, none of the girls have ever been found. Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen. Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation. I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly
Az a háttérben kicsit érdekesen
I'd
van
pay any
lerenderelve.
price to get her back, and then find a way to track down the culprit.
Please don't imagine that, Linny.
Na, megint. What? Kidobtak? Ki is hagytam. Nénét megfogták, és így puff, kidobták az egész. Jó. Jó. Nénét megfogták, és így kidobták az buszról. Lol. Na jó. Ez tetszett. Miket jól rúgunk szét pár seggrobotot. Robosséget?
Hey, we're almost there! Look!
Visszahúzták. Ott van Fontaine. Tegyünk úgy, mint először járnánk itt. Tütüt, tütüt, tütü. Tütü, tütü, tütü.
Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this.
Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly.
I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late.
Okay, Paimon hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya!
Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the steamboat when you have time.
Mi ez a vas? Mi a vasmodell?
What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone.
Vagy
Well,
stílmodell?
where should we go now?
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
Na? Hova megyünk? Milyen menő? Ez rohadt menő! Arkane, azt hiszem van egy ilyen Netflixen a sorozat, a League of Legends-ből lett csinálva. Kb. Hasonló a szisztémája, mert van egy ez a felső réteg, illetve van egy alsóbb réteg is. Jej!
Now disappear.
Ne kérdezzetek mi értelme volt, szeretem látni, amikor lehet veszi alapját. De tényleg nincs ennek olyan füle, mint a tesójának. Látjátok, nekem nincs.
The wind rises.
Ne is törődjenek vele, hogy másik úton megyek.
This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine, you're home. Where did everyone else go? I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
Igen, ő a harmadik tesójuk. Azt hiszem.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He is
Mondtam.
a phenomenal diver.
Hello.
Nagyon antiszodsz.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver as a brother, Louie.
Végfejlni.
Winnie, could you come here for a moment?
Oh,
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me?
fent.
Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interruption. Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any, Fremine?
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
That's our Fremine. Always quick with the underwater work. All right, I'll take these to
Nem
the
még
workshop.
tengeri burvár. Esik. Futás, lászló. Az őt nem érdekli.
Looks like rain.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago? Fontaine's weather sure is weird.
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe.
Esküszöm, ez valami Pokémon
Said that
neve.
a dragon
Fontaine,
walked
téged
into
választalak.
Fontaine. Though we don't know where the dragon went, every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it
Minden
rain...
izének van elmentő drágonja? Van.
Paimon try something. Hydro dragon, don't cry!
Gondolkodni kezdtem. Imozolának volt elektrodrágonja?
It is just a legend after all.
Van Hydro Dragon, azt tudjuk, hogy Izé Dragon az van, arra emlékszem. Még Dendo Dragon is van, ugye alap...
Sorry, it might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers.
Akkor milyen lett a pályú? Ezt tud, meg Geodragon is van. Inkább egy béka.
It rained for longer than I suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
Was there something you needed to do with me?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus of the day. On the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Araneus. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
Oh, are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. You feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it? Perhaps we could trouble the Traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner there? I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted, and the person tends to be pretty talkative. Fremine has always been a little afraid of her.
No trouble at all. Don't worry, we're on the case.
Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm quite useless when it comes to such tasks. I'll think of a way to make it up to you.
Oh, no need, no need. This will be a walk in the park for us.
Yay, feminine.
Thanks again, you two. I really can't deal with that lady.
Az a úristenbe kéne most mennem. Jó, hát igazából nincs ilyen messze, szóval. A rezim még nem töltött vissza. Szóval ezt nem fogom használni egy ideig. Itt van mi lading. Puff.
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
Oh no, we're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are. They're for making, uh, what were they called again?
Ah, these must be for magic pockets. I could tell right away. I've already made several orders worth now. No, no need. They've already
Varázs,
pre-filled out.
mit tud? Ez olyan, mint Harry Potter, vagy mindent elnyel?
I even offered them a discount. But they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run. It seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of gold.
Wow. So, is Lenny actually loaded?
I can't say for sure, but who knows? Maybe there's good money to be made being a magician in Fontaine.
Hey, is this machine what you use to make stuff here? It looks really advanced.
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste not to use the latest technology, and wasting is a kind of crime.
But where does a big machine like that get its power from?
Ah, well, it's a little complicated. I'm not sure I can put it in layman's terms for you, but basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from trials.
Huh? How can trials produce energy?
Hmm.
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the details myself, but basically, when a trial is in session, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale harvests people's belief in justice and converts it into energy to be used all around Fontaine.
Aha.
That's what its other function is? But Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source?
Ment jönne ide is.
Oh, yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for all of Fontaine, right?
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it
Mondjuk
sounds like
elég
it makes sense.
szumerül fejlettebbbe ő a
Besides
tudás.
indemnitium, we have another type of energy called minutia.
Igazságos, nem
It
tudom,
isn't produced by the power of the
fejlettebb
Archon,
ezek a
but
gépek,
it
vagy
is
nem.
unstable by nature.
Talán
And
Szumer egy
it's
picit
still currently
fejlettebb.
widely used by civilians.
Jó, most már beleugr.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away.
Jó, verjük meg őket, jó? Mindjárt megverem.
Huh?
Seems business isn't so great for the work.
Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to collect
Csáj, de
debts,
mit
why don't you
keres
settle
itt?
your own debts first?
Ezt magyarázza el nekem
If
valaki.
Fairy of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a
Kicsit
half dozen
beleszekértem,
more.
mert kezd unalmas lenni, és akarom, hogy a sztori haladjon. Erre
Meg
megmegyek Csájt. Csáj, mit keresel itt? És miért nem az új fatói taggal találkozunk?
But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We're surprised to see you too. What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now, and honestly, things have been pretty boring. But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble.
Hát végül is múltkor még meg akart ölni.
Things are going to get a lot more
De az a
interesting.
múlt. Rászabadított a világ végét kb. Mindenre.
You'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far. Right, Traveler?
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy.
Nagy örömmel
Getting
tudom.
something?
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friends? Listen to me, boy. You
Boy.
Fine. Why don't you come?
Megverhetem?
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tooser ice fishing, Tooser said,
Hey, that's way over the line. All right, boys, let's see who has to pay up now.
Megverhetem!
can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients. You're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
I'm sure this won't take long.
Igen. Én akarom megverni. Kógyú. Come on. Ráhagyjuk csájra. Jó, megnéztem, amit akartam.
No time to lose. Shouldn't let your guard down.
Ott vagyunk. Hello! Hello!
No time to lose.
Le is vagytam. Szar. Ennyi? Következő.
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a stabber from Snatchnaya's Northland Bank? Wait.
A Hydro Arconnál vagy nála meg egy Hydro izé van, szóval.
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Got it? Huh?
Vision?
Now's my chance.
Oof.
Huh. That was weird.
What's happened?
I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them. Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
Strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child?
Lehet, hogy a Hydro Arcon meg tudja, hogy az Arcon megkontolja magát, akkor a Vision-t elveszi tőle.
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad
Miért
mood.
tehetnek vajon?
What kind of reason is that?
Vagy azért van, mert Child elkötte a másik alakját, amikor ez ilyen izére
I don't
megy.
know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself. But recently,
De ő most elvileg jó fiúnak
there seems to be
számít.
some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why.
Ugye ezt Karamóst átállítottuk, akkor elvileg Child-ot, ott nem.
You losing control of your vision just
Drága Lady meghalt.
that power you're feeling inside.
Elektrova akkor így puff. Miért?
I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss. It was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk.
Skirk.
She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her answer, it was because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
What is it? What did you awaken?
She never explained that, but my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
Nem tudtak volna egy szájanimációt csinálni neki?
That
Mindegy.
sounds familiar. When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to leap at us. Is that the one?
Tessék, menj nekem.
That's just just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers. It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind.
Azt hiszem, pont a 4 pont nullába megnézték Csárnak, hogyha megvan, de nincsen meg neki a kis vízemje.
For one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little tricky, so why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh, sounds like some kind of ghost story.
Szellemtörténetek.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that strange encounters in this world tend to be elusive like that. Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be, so I should get going.
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
And no, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
Official champion duelist?
Official
You mean
champion
it's their job
duelist?
to duel?
Yep, in Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist. The champion duelists are all powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point. So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. But if they lose, they'll have no choice but to stand trial. And the worst-case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel. Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death. So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why gamble with your life?
So, do many people actually get out of their trials by winning the duel?
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation
Én látom, hogy
respects the honor
átvágol
of
az
its
orra.
citizens. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with, which is exactly why I was itching to face them as soon as I got to Fontaine. Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Clorinde, is the strongest of the champion duelists. I've been asking her for some time before she finally agreed to face me today.
Well, that's child for ya. Paimon feels like we heard that name somewhere before.
Okay, dwarfhoz.
Before I forget, I want you to have this.
Huh? Your vision? You're seriously just giving it away?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel.
Nekünk adta a
I think I'll be
visionjét.
better off without it
What?
for now. Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Valamire készül. Valamire nagyon készül.
You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
Whatever gave you that idea? I'll be in touch later.
Valamire nagyon készül. Mindig készülni.
That sneaky guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever to Paimon. Well, since we don't have much to do for now, we might as well walk around and see the city before
Jó,
they
hát nálunk van a Child Visionje. Hogy tartja, hogy hívják? Child.
Wow! Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was barely around for most of the... sorry. Paimon was just surprised. The whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yard Publishing House.
Találkozunk majd egy Sherlock Holmes-szal.
Paimon thinks this style of novels are... It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is uncovered. Oh, sorry about that.
Egy kicsit ugrálok, mert ez nem teszem hozzá a sztorihoz.
He says that the Opera
Azért már egy ideje megy a live. Legalább az első arkon részt fejezzük be. Jó van, gyors utazás, teleportálunk. Érdekes. Very érdekes. Nem interesting. Very interesting. Sajnálom, nekem egy kicsit gyanús. Nagyon. Itt vagyunk az operánál.
Now this is fancy. The opera at the Cards. What a place to hold a performance. No wonder Linny and Lynette were looking forward to it. Huh. Looks like there's a lot of people standing around the fountain up ahead.
Oh, Archon, please bless us with a bright and healthy child. We pray. I don't know why you always feel the need to ask.
Srácok, ne tudjátok meg, hogy meg mit kerestem, amire rájöttem, hogy itt a szökőpultól be lehet váltani ezeket a hydrocoinokat.
I guess if there are, kid, then there's no doubt they'll turn out smart.
Ó, cukor.
Maybe this is one of the customs in Fontaine. There sure are a lot of couples here.
Van egy ilyen Ivanozmában, az a fa van ott, meg ilyen fa Summerben. Bocsánat.
What's wrong? No, Paimon didn't say anything. Are you hearing things?
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing through Fontaine converges here. It's customary for newlyweds.
Neki hatodik érzéke van mondjuk a Travelernek, vagy
Lynette,
mi? Nem tudom, az ilyeneket hallja mindig. Lehet azért, mert más dimenzióból vett.
Lenny asked me to wait here for you. Remember?
right.
What do you mean? There are a lot of people here right now.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you? Besides, it's the middle of the day.
Aww.
It's not the time for eerie things.
I see. I might be able to tell you something that could help explain the voice you heard. In fact, you might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that what you heard is a result of your hypersensitivity to the hydro element. Others in my family have had similar experiences.
It's because of his sensitivity to the hydro element? But what would hearing a voice have to do with elemental power?
When do you cry, Paimon?
Wait, what? What does that have to do with anything?
És megszólalt egy ilyen zongora?
When do you cry?
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and
Miért
when
sírnának?
Paimon's super happy. Oh, and also when Paimon's really, really scared.
Then you should understand that tears contain your most intense emotions. Like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converges. Even the tears that fall to the ground will eventually gather here. So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
So, what did the voice say? If you were hearing their emotions, Paimon wonders what happened to them.
Rather than worrying about them, we should worry about my brother first. Don't let that calm look of his fool you. He tends to get pretty nervous just before a performance. So chatting with Linny might help him relax a little before he goes on stage.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Let's go in and see Linny.
Go.
The wind rises. Quit following me.
Go to opera. Hallgassunk egy kis musicalt! Jó, viszont szerintem ez lesz most a stream utolsó része, lassan 2 órája megy. Ha betöltve ezt vége, én egy kicsit kiszállok. És tehát este fele vagy holnap folytatjuk. Majd meglátjuk. Au. Hát olyan 3-ig. 3-ig toljuk, utána ilyen kisebb szünet.
Ah, Traveler and Paimon, good to see you. I knew you two would come.
Are you kidding? We wouldn't miss it for the world. We've been looking forward to it.
I can tell, judging by how early you've arrived. But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means now is the perfect chance for us to take you to the best seats in the house. Wait just a moment. I'll fetch the tickets.
És kapunk jegyeket.
The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your seats, and here are your tickets.
Kösz.
Ooh, front row seats. Thanks, Lenny.
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
Hey, Lenny, could you come over here and take a look at this?
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there. That's Cal, my assistant, calling me. I'll go lend him a hand.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll just go to our seats. You go ahead, Lenny.
Jó, van még 15 perc alatt csak végzünk. Dum. Nincs ott fent valahol a Hydro Arkon? Ott lesz fent valahol. Itt van valahol.
Oh, these should be our seats. Come on, let's sit down.
Hm. Ez a kínos néma csend. Ez itt mi van?
Hey, Traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since we're sitting together and the rest of the place is practically empty still. It's kind of awkward if we don't say anything. Oh, you little... Yes, of course you put this on Paimon.
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry. I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Oh, so you heard all of that, did ya? Boy, you should have good ears. Paimon thought she was keeping her voice down. Wait, that's not it, Paimon. Sorry. Paimon,
Ez egyre cikibe Skype-ment ez a...
Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Lenny's too?
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linney would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Oh, so you're not friends with Lenny then? This is getting more awkward by the second. Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across to that. And as required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself. I...
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet, what an honor it is to have you join us
Nervölet.
on show.
Ah, Mr. Linney. I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Wait, Nervillette? Creepy.
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Nervillet is. Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be
Amikor
too
ő a
much to say
hágónak
that he's
az
the
apja.
symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Whoa! Sorry for being so rude just now. Carmen had no idea you were such an important person.
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really. And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to, there's someone sitting up there in the
Ott
VIP
van az
section
arkon!
who has been striking a pose for
Fenn
a
van.
while now. I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression. So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise, she may become flustered.
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon. She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face. Guess she has no idea that you saw right through her act.
Very good. That is for the
Egy
best.
pillanat, ezt
No need to pay her
kicsit
any
meg
more
kell
attention.
állnom.
You may now enjoy the show.
Huh? So is
Nem, állj, állj, állj.
Justice in the Hydro Archon?
Hello mindenkinek, itt vagyok, elintéztem, ami kell,
All right.
mehet
Please
tovább.
wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start as soon as the audience has made their way to their seats.
The show's finally about to start! What am I gonna actually meet? I've never seen a real live magic show before! Ooh, they're dimming the lights! The show must be starting!
Na, mi van?
Sorry, I'm almost trying to stay quiet.
Hájma? Így, jó.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny.
Nini!
And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Yay!
Hello, everyone.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Oh,
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today.
leadják a
Both Lynette and
Visionünket?
myself have
Leadták a
created
mindketten a
visions to
Visiont.
show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. Lynette will now exit the stage to make some preparations. I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way. I'm sure she'll be stealing the spotlight soon enough. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should say. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye.
Nem szabad pislogni. Pislog. Mi van? Nem maradt.
A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless.
Nincs semmi a kalapban. És lebeg.
Huh?
LOL.
But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky.
Kalamb.
Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes.
Cica.
It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully.
Ez benne van a műsorban. Hogy megjátsz, imádom.
An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do. Lynette! too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Nekem értesett le abból, hogy pucér. Jó, Isten. Ez mekkora volt? Tetszett 3C-ben. 3C-ben.
Whoa! What in the world just happened? How'd he do that? Paimon didn't seem to do anything. Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear?
That's a
I
show.
could see easily through his tricks, and that would mean that his skills are still lacking. To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
That's right. Paimon couldn't believe her eyes when Lynette reappeared. Amazing!
Thank you, everyone.
Hmm.
I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared even more astonishing surprises for everyone here. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just
Cica!
seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette is still my assistant after all. In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member. Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now. There are 2 boxes, and only 2 boxes. One is here, and one is there in the aisle among the audience. I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap. Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box.
Na vajon ki fog bemenni ebbe a varázslatos
Each emerge
boxba?
from the opposite box. Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Wow! How's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
The lucky audience member will be generated by this random number selector. It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate. Now then, let's begin. Let me see. Oh, row 7C3. Congratulations! You
Pedig
now
azt
have the
hittem pár a
chance to
Trevor
experience
izé lesz, hogy mi
magic
leszünk az.
firsthand for an entire minute. Please, come forward. My assistant will take you
Kajak azt
outside
hittem, hogy
the
azért
magic
minket
box.
fog. Mi?
I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the fortress of Meripede.
Oh, okay.
Pedig azt hittem, hogy
Alright.
lesz ekkora vissza, hogy
Before I
konkrétan
enter the
minket
magic
tesz be.
box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do. Could you all give me a countdown? Like this. 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down. You can go a little faster or slower if you like. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Woo! Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that.
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's practice together. Come on, repeat after me. 60, 59, 58.
60, 59, 58!
That's right, perfect. Keep it
Mindenki
going.
számol.
All right, I'll see you all on the other side once you've finished counting.
54, 53, 52? Huh? Why aren't you counting, Mervelet?
I'm counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is. Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
Oh, all right. You look so serious.
Nekem elég gyanúsnak tűnik ez a csávó.
Or something. 40, 39, 38.
Mr. Liddy, are you all right in there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine, I'm just double checking the direction of the map. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example, mid-air right above the audience.
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all.
Bang.
What was that noise? Did you hear it too? Not sure. Anyway, let's 25, 24, 23.
What's wrong, Mr. Liddy? I can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix this, but it's pitch black in here. I can't tell left from right.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds. Hear them come.
19, 18, 17.
It seems things aren't quite going as planned. I apologize, everyone. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right.
Direkt húzza az agyát az embereknek.
Countdown. 10 seconds of change is still plenty of time.
10. Almost there now. Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait. Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7.
Hey, slow down! Honestly.
5.
Oh, meg így.
Whoops! That doesn't count.
Ezt imádom! Ta-da! What? Oh. Ez a show része, vagy? Nem, meghalt. Mi a franc? Oh my god! What?
Is this part of the show?
Nem.
Mr. Lenny, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl is still in that box, right?
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Nehogy csak Lunét most.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of Justice.
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough.
Mi a franc? Szegény.
Unfortunately, the person who's in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name
Akkor
was
szegény lányt is agyonnyomták.
Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank.
Nehogy azt mondta, hogy az vágta el a kábelt.
As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowl in the box. rather than the guest from the audience. And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found. It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance. And there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
Well, the serial disappearances case?
Yes.
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really. Using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale. Did he really
De mi
assess
a
this
franc
that
történt?
badly?
Nem hiszem, hogy a
I
kábel...
say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linney, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Huh? Why me?
Jó, már nem szimpatikus egyáltalán. Ennyi volt a hard rock, szimplán elegáns, jól néz ki, de akkor is.
During your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not?
Verjük meg!
The deceased is one of your assistants, is he not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
That can't be right. How can Lenny do this? He was in the box on the stage the entire time. We can even hear his voice. Besides, before the show, he told us they would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Linney and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
Azt mondtam, 15-ig vagyunk, de...
I just think that I think it might be a little early to talk about formally pressing charges.
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like she's gonna personally deliver justice.
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show. Lady Farina said it all.
I mean, of course, my dear people. That's what excites me even more than the obvious truth before
Meghalt szegény lány, Jézusom, de hogy nyomta valami? Ki volt az?
I mean you, traveler. You'll support Lenny, won't you? After all, he was the one who helped you the first time we met. Then there's no problem at all. You know, the traveler and I already had a duel the first
Jó,
time.
kezd nem... Arrogáns.
But with Lenny's help, our little duel...
Én akarok segíteni, cuki. Push Messenger, most nem rád vagyok kíváncsi.
Boring possible outcome. So, no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown and decide the true victor than here, on the grandest of stages, the Opera Epiclese.
It wasn't a draw. She obviously lost last time.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order. Well, traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you, are you willing to act as Mr. Linney's attorney?
Yes, I am.
Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House. Both sides may investigate the scene to build their cases and search for the truth. Linney and his troupe are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House. The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big shot outlander can build in such a short amount of time. I'm really quite looking forward to hearing it.
Bakker.
Sorry about everything that happened just now. Were you frightened?
Of course. Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident like that?
Yeah,
I'm a little shaken up myself. How could this happen? And poor Cal. I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the murderer?
No.
Good to hear. Thank you so much for trusting me. I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. But if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries, such that all that's left is confusion. I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box.
Lehet, hogy
As for how
akarták
that
meg
girl
halni, de
chosen from
miért?
the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. If someone tampered with my performance, then we need to figure out what they did. Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been
What?
possible. Paimon bought them when we were
De honnan van neki készüvege?
earlier. Pretty cool, huh? Don't worry. Paimon used her own savings to buy them. It wasn't from our travel funds.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
You have good taste, Lynette.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need to get back to my normal self. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence. Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys. Thanks for that. We'll be counting on you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, just leave it to us.
Hát persze, hogy segítünk.
Oh,
Ez egyértelmű.
since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question first. Where did Lynette go during the performance?
Oh, well, I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential trade secrets as magicians.
The secrets behind our magic are past savings, Lenny.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be important evidence that will be weighted during the trial. 'Tis truly a pity. As a magician, our magic show is a work of art. We've poured countless hours and spared no effort in perfecting it. But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, then it will be well worth it. We should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks. We'll go speak with the guards, and in the meantime, you can go investigate the stage and the seating areas.
Alright, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here. Detective Paimon is on the case.
What?
Hello, officer. How's the
Ah,
investigation going?
el akarom zárni a Vice-ját, de így nem
I
fogom.
see. You must be the traveler that Lady Farika. Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Lynn's assistants, named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the
Én most
group
kicsit
long,
bele kell
he was
pörgessek,
the
mert
assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the
beesett
water
a box, igen, ott voltam.
fell and smacked. This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces of it. However, if you look carefully, the box with all these factors lining up so perfectly make, if anything, the more...
But he doesn't have a motive.
Are you both so injustice? I
Én
know
most
this
hát
is
kicsit
unseen
belepörgetek, mert már nekem
faces.
lassan mennem kell, viszont a live-ot nem akarom így leállítani a sztori közepén. Egy fix pont. Igen. Jó. Kaptunk egy ilyet. Kaptunk a detektív cuccokat. Jó. Jó. Most... Jó. Most ezt ki kell használnunk, és akkor detektív action. Minket bíztak meg a nyomozással, szegény lány meghalt. Szóval megkaptuk ezt a cuccot. Jó, a következő livestreamben innen fogjuk folytatni. Köszönöm szépen a figyelmet, Józsi voltam.